In a quiet little town lived a boy named Ayan, a shy child with a dream bigger than his world. While most children spent their time playing outdoors, Ayan sat alone with a violin he could barely hold correctly. His dream was clear: he wanted to become one of the greatest violin players in the world. But there was a painful truth. He was absolutely terrible at it. His fingers slipped, the bow scratched, and the notes he played were so off-key that even he winced at the sound. Whenever he practiced, people around him laughed. Children teased him, saying he would never make it. Adults smiled gently and said violin wasn't for everyone. Even his music teacher once suggested he should pick an easier instrument. Ayan felt embarrassed, but he wasn't weak. Deep inside him lived a quiet fire, a determination that refused to die. Every morning, he stood in front of his small cracked mirror, looked into his own tired eyes, and whispered, "I will not give up. I will get better." And then he practiced day after day, week after week. He practiced even when his arms ached, even when tears blurred his vision, even when he felt completely hopeless. The beginning was painfully slow. It took him months just to play a simple scale smoothly. But he kept going because he believed something important. Practice has the power to transform anyone. Little did he know, this belief was about to change his entire life. Years of struggle finally brought Ayan to a moment that would forever shift his path. One day, the town organized a special workshop led by Master Rowan, a world-famous violinist. Students lined up excitedly, waiting for their chance to play in front of him. When Ayan's name was called, whispers spread across the room. People expected him to fail. With shaking legs, Ayan walked toward the stage. He closed his eyes, took a deep breath, and remembered every morning he forced himself to practice, every night he spent refusing to quit. Then he began to play. At first, the sound was soft and sure, but then his heart took over. His playing wasn't perfect, but it was honest, filled with passion, effort, and a story of never giving up. When he finished, the hall was silent. Master Rowan walked closer and said, "You may not be the most talented player here, but you have something much more valuable, a will that cannot be broken. Keep practicing, and you will go far." These words changed everything. From that moment, Ayan trained harder than ever. He woke before sunrise, practiced until his fingers formed hard calluses, and never missed a single day. Gradually, his music began to change. Notes flowed smoother, melodies became clearer, and the same people who once mocked him now stood silently to listen. Ayan discovered something powerful. Talent decides the beginning, but practice decides the ending. His confidence grew. His dream no longer felt impossible, it felt close, reachable, alive.
After years of dedication, Ayan finally entered the region's biggest music competition. Only the best young musicians were invited. Backstage, he could hear the other contestants play beautifully, and for a moment, fear whispered in his mind, "Maybe I'm not good enough." But then he remembered his journey, the laughter, the failures, the endless practice. He lifted his violin and stepped onto the stage. When he began playing, something magical happened. His music flowed like a river of emotion, strong, pure, powerful. The audience was mesmerized. Each note carried the weight of his years of struggle and the strength of his perseverance. When the last note faded, the entire hall erupted in applause. People rose to their feet. And Ayan, the same boy who once couldn't play a single clear note, won the competition. As he held the trophy, tears filled his eyes. He finally understood. He did not win because he was born talented. He won because he never gave up. Ayan's story spread across the country, inspiring thousands. People repeated his message again and again. Practice can turn weakness into mastery. Practice can turn fear into confidence. Practice can turn an ordinary person into someone extraordinary. And above all, greatness begins the moment you refuse to quit.